Logan.
Hello.
Hello, sir. It's another Monday night. How did your weekend go?
Yeah, my weekend. How my for how my weekend I spent I spent all my weekend with my children without any others caring.
Oh, so you spent the whole weekend with your children and taking care of them.
Yeah, especially on on Saturday, my parents visited my home,
Ah, they did.
uh, and Sunday my friend's
Mm-mm.
family visited my home. So it was a weekend.
Mm-mm.
My customer or friends or some other people came my home like that.
Oh, did your parents stay or did your parents spend the night at your place or at your house?
No, just today stop by
Mm-mm.
my house to
Mm-mm.
see the new interior. That was the first time.
Ah,
Yeah, during until until last Saturday,
mm-mm.
they never they they didn't have a chance to see my house that
Mm-mm.
interior recently. Yeah,
Ah.
remodeled recently, but
Mm-mm.
last Saturday they visited my younger sister's home,
Mm-mm.
and next they uh, drop by or stop by,
That's right. Both are correct.
yeah, by my house to watch
Mm-mm.
them uh, few hours for a few hours.
Oh.
Yeah, after that, uh, before the night, they came, they went back their home.
Ah. Oh, I see. And what did they think of your new interior?
Yeah, they satisfied about that because they
Wow.
said our home or our house looks
Mm-mm.
more wide or
More clean?
yeah, more clean and looks more wide is correct.
Wide, yes. More spacious.
Yes, looks that it has more station,
Yes. It looks more um
more
spacious.
spacious. Yes, spacious.
Yes, right. Like it looked bigger.
Yes, because we painted the white color, or
That's right.
you use the light color wallpaper on the
Mm-mm.
wall, so that make my house that makes my house look more spacious. Spacious.
That's right. Oh, wow. And well, that's good. Well, I think they had good words for they gave you compliment or they complimented you on your interiors. You did a good job. And I think they're happy or they are satisfied too.
Yeah. On the contrary,
Yes, on the contrary.
contrarily, a few weeks ago,
Mm.
my wife's father doesn't realize what changes before. So my wife was disappointed about that.
Oh, so your father-in-law didn't notice.
Yes, because he wasn't interested in the interior of my house. That's,
Oh,
and so that's why he didn't aware what we changed exactly.
yes.
So it makes my wife uh, be be a bit disappointed.
Oh.
but 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 last weekend it was
Mm-mm.
successful. My mother how can I say, says the many good words.
Yeah, oh, she did.
Yes, that was good. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, how are your in-laws doing or how are they feeling after the surgery you've mentioned last week or last time they underwent surgery? So how are they now?
I also wonder about that because since the surgery or
Mm.
since since I visited my in-laws house just 2 or 3 weeks ago, I never
Mm.
visited yet. So
Okay.
yeah, I just asked my wife, how was your
Mm-mm.
mother is going?
Mm.
So she she how can I say that? Release the gifts,
Okay.
yeah, gifts, and she undergo the physical exercise for treat,
That's right.
yeah, to treat the knee.
Her niece,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So I just heard it like that, and yeah, nothing special. I think it's a procedure of the treatment.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a plan to visit there because it's the last of this year.
Mm-mm.
So we will. Yeah, I will visit there uh, in a within a few weeks before the new year or Uma. Yeah, I don't know why I disconnected to just last Friday you're also disconnected. Well, I
The
think it's not my
truth.
problem, but because I can connect to other website there. Oh my.
um, maybe. Well, I am not sure, but I think. Well, I don't know if this is even the problem, but maybe the software isn't updated, or because in my case or on my end, well, it doesn't disconnect. So I think it's probably the system because you're using a new laptop or you're using a new device.
My device is okay. Well,
Mm-mm.
did you today did you experience this connection like this? Never
Oh, I
today.
didn't.
Really?
I yes, I haven't. So, I am not sure, but uh, well, but now
Uh,
it's much. But now it's okay. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but I hope that well, if ever that happens, Sir Logan, you can always call the Mint hotline because maybe because they need to update this video software, this White Room, maybe they have to update it in your system,
yeah, yeah.
probably.
I will find the notice about that in the website after this class.
Yes, right. So maybe that's one reason. But anyway, Sir Logan, well today I have something to tell you. Well, as you may know, December 24 and December
Third
25
third is your
are
vacation. Yes.
that's right. They
Yeah.
are our Christmas vacation. Mint is not going to have its normal operations. However, for me, I asked for an additional holiday on December 23.
Yeah, I already know about that. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, you already
I
mentioned. You already told me. It's
you I
you.
did.
Yeah, you're gonna have 5 days vacation, right?
Yes.
That's
I am
great.
so forgetful. Sir Logan, what was your decision regarding your class on Monday, December 23? Are you going to put it on hold or are you going to have a class with another teacher?
No, no. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. I always follow the teacher's holiday. I never add the additional class anymore. Never, never do that.
Never
Why?
do that.
Yeah, I also need to take a break. officially taking break.
I know,
Yeah, without
right?
my reason, not by my reason. Yeah, I like I like that.
So what are you planning to do, sir? Starting on the 23rd of December. So for your Christmas holidays.
We have only one Christmas holiday. It's just the
Oh.
25th.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I have to work both of 23rd and 24th.
Oh, I see. Um,
Yeah,
but
if I don't ask additional holiday to my company,
mm-mm.
yeah, then I have to work at the time.
Uh, but can you ask for additional holidays or additional Christmas and New Year holidays?
Uh, yes, I'm gonna use my vacation to the New Year holiday.
Oh,
Yeah,
yay.
both side bit both side of the first uh, January and last of this year and the
Mm-mm.
start of this that next year. So I'm gonna
Ha,
use the 3 days,
3 days.
three three additional holidays. Then
Holidays.
yeah, then it's my 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 to 6 days of my holiday. Oh.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. What are you planning to do then, Sir Logan?
Oh. Yeah, I have 6 days. I'm gonna 5 to 6 days holidays.
Yes. That's going to be, well, quite quite long. I mean, you have enough time to make a plan, to devise a plan to spend your holidays. So, what are you thinking of doing, Sir Logan?
But the
For
reason that I asking the holidays is the the week is gonna my children's vacation of kindergarten. So
oh.
I have to devise the plan to spend with my children, especially outdoor activity. So
Mm-mm.
yeah, I'm just consider about that nowadays, but I'm not decided yet.
Ah.
Because it's winter and my friends suggest Uh, to be honest, last Sunday, my friend who visited on Sunday
Mm-mm.
suggest us
Mm.
to go somewhere
Mm-mm.
with my family together.
Mm-hmm.
But my wife doesn't agree that because
Oh.
yeah because we have uh, they suggested they suggested 3 days tonight travel to southern southern what is it? Southern east of Korea.
Southeastern part of Korea.
Yeah, southeastern Korea, but it's a bit
Mm.
very far.
Ah,
And yeah,
yeah.
but start of the day and weekend we
Mm.
have another plan, so it is a bit tough to us. Yeah,
Ah.
some plan is overlapped,
Mm-mm. Right, right.
so so nowadays I am think I I I put a lot of thinking, a lot of thought,
A lot
think
of
of
thoughts.
a lot of thought about that.
Mm-mm.
But I think it's that's right. It is a bit tough because it's take about 4 hours to get there by car.
Oh, wow. It's a long drive.
Yeah, so
Mm.
so I have to devise a plan. So I need a plan to plan to do there that time.
That's right. Or plan to spend your holidays for 6 days, especially um maybe a way to welcome the new year because that includes your holiday, right?
Yes. The meaning of the holiday is my children's vacation.
It
Yeah,
is.
and also the New Year celebration. But but my children's vacation is more important meaning.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. And how long do they usually or how long does winter vacation last, especially for kindergarten or daycare learners?
Yeah, it is usually 2 weeks. It's a
Two
bit
weeks.
long to the parents who have to work.
Right.
Mm.
Ah, I see. Well, you have enough time to devise a plan and to make a decision. I think you still have time to talk about how you're going to spend your New Year holiday.
Yes, right.
Yes, right. So, but first, Sir Logan, before you think further about that or before you make further plans regarding your holiday, I want to congratulate you for passing the test for the test in the zh sound or for passing your homework.
Yes, yes. Now that I want to also, I don't want to tell the thanks for to you. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I could master the Z sound. So after the homework, every
Mm.
individual sound was passed about that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I can
You're
make the pronunciation exactly. I think so. So whole
you're
sentence and the individual sounds was passed at once.
wow, yes, at one go. So the pronunciation was good and then the sentence was also good.
Yeah, just after your class. Few, yeah, just after that. So, so
Yeah,
yes,
amazing.
yeah. So I can progress the another homeworks after the homeworks about five lessons.
Mm.
Yeah, over five yeah, yeah. I make the progress of that.
Yeah.
So now then then I have another challenge about the sound the sounds.
Oh yes, the sound, the nasal part, the nasal sound. All
Yeah, so
right.
the analyze said it sounds like a d. So,
Oh my.
but I can, yeah,
Mm.
I have, yeah, I know, I think I know how to pronounce the sound.
The
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I can make the word vibrate my vocal cord. So
That's
that's
right.
my
That's
strategy. Yeah.
very good. And I think you are really progressing. How many lessons have you finished?
Now is the I have to upload the homework of lesson 23,
Lesson 23.
but the lesson that that I'm now learning is about 30, I can remember 30. Uh, I cannot remember. Nowadays I skipped many classes, but NS course.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but maybe it's after 10 lessons of my homework. So
Ah,
I have to upload many delayed homeworks yet.
oh, I see. Oh, but I think the other consonant sounds are not so hard for you. I think that you are able to pronounce the sounds and you know how to move the mouth and move your lips when producing the sound. So I think it's the other sounds are not very hard for you.
Yes, so the final challenge, the final test, it
Mm-mm.
has too many sentences that I have to upload.
Oh,
So
all right.
yeah, that's oh that's oh my. It was hard to download the initial test, but the initial test have um, you know it it doesn't need the pass or fail. It's just the initial test, But the final test is
Exactly.
needs the judgment. Oh my!
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think this homework is my exercise to pass the final test. So nowadays uh, I am doing homework hard.
All right.
Every day
How
upload my homework.
so every day you upload your homework. How many lessons more before uploading the final test, sir?
I don't know the amount of the lessons or consonant. I forgot. Just about 40 or 39, 13. I don't know.
Oh,
But
so
yeah, I just did two over third.
exactly. You're still well, you're a long way there, or you are still a long way there, but I think the consonants are well, I think the other consonants will not be so hard for you, so I think you can finish them quickly. Good luck, sir.
Yes, but I think the Y sound and W sound is waiting for me. It is not hard.
Yeah,
It is
not hard.
really. Ooh.
Yeah, I think when it comes to how you pronounce or when it comes to how you follow the movement of the lips, I think it will not be very hard for you. It's like um looking for or it's just like looking for a word where you can produce the sound. For example, you, and you can just say yes, yes,
Yes.
and
Oh, okay.
yes. So I
But
think it's gonna be easy for you.
yeah, but Zhi sound is my first experience how to produce that. Yeah, I never know how to pronounce that. Yeah, so
What sound is that again, sir? What
pardon?
sound is what sound is that aside from you? What's the other sound?
Yeah, zhi.
Zhu. Ah,
Zhi sound is
right.
yeah. That's so I never know how to pronounce that. So
But you did. You were able to do it.
yeah, now I can. I think so.
Yeah. And
So
you passed the homework at one go. Very nice.
yeah, so by 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 knowing by knowing how to pronounce sound that I
Mhm.
make it wrong sound in my whole life. Why? Just it's like this sound.
Well, we also realized the same thing. Like, oh, when we had the training or before we had the training, we really thought that we were pronouncing the words or we were pronouncing some of the words correctly. We thought that it was the correct pronunciation until we had the
Mm,
training and we realized that oh, we mispronounced a lot of words and
yeah.
we have known these words um out for a very long time and we have known that this is the way to pronounce the words but suddenly or but because of the training we were corrected.
Yeah. So in Korean, in Korean there's the one Korean consonant, but in
Mm-mm.
English that is separate the three kind of consonants. You know, z and ju and everything is in Korea just
Just
yeah, just z.
yeah.
We don't need this thing to or the sound just like the z. But yeah.
Yes. In Filipino language, sir, we don't even have this. Yeah, we
Oh
don't
really?
have this letter in Filipino. In the Filipino alphabet we don't have that. We only our alphabet only ends in Y. Y.
You? Oh.
Yes. So it's even more hard, it's even more difficult for the Filipinos to pronounce it if they have encountered it the first time.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so yeah, I realized that English has too many consonants.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Very true. So they have z, and then they dissect all the words, and then they dissected the sounds, and they have created three more. They have more classification of sounds.
Yes, there are many vowels and many consonants, and the combinations number was very too many. And then we have to add the accent and intonation. Ah, English is very difficult.
It is. That's true. It is very challenging, especially when when some students consider the NS course as a standard. So when they consider NS or natural speech course as a standard, it's so hard because they have to think of the stress. You're right, sir. They have to think of the stress. They have to think of the intonation. They have to think of the parts of speech. uh, so the parts of speech will determine what they're going to emphasize, what they're going to put stress on, and it
Mm,
becomes really difficult because they cannot apply it in reality in the practical sense.
yes, 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 correct.
Yes. So in the end, we are still going to talk this way. I mean, we are still going to converse and we are still going to communicate the way we do. But when you follow the NS course, um, there are some particular changes in that situation only, but not in reality.
Yes, yes. So I believe that I exercise exaggeratedly. Then
Yes.
it would be applied to my um, normal conversation like that.
That's true. That's true. And well, one thing that I learned from natural speech course is that um, we we can apply what we have learned, but not everything. It's like, yeah, 60% of vowels and consonants, and then 20% of stress, and then 20% of intonation can be applied. But in reality, we already use them. We already use the high intonation, or the rising intonation, the falling intonation. Basically, when we make sentences, we already know about those. We just have to make the differences.
Yes, I also, yeah, I think so.
Yes. And you're already doing it, sir. So I know you can do it. I know you can pass the final test. Good luck on your final test, sir.
Yeah, so, yeah. Ah, it's too, I'm still far from to the final test
Yeah.
yet.
Oh, that's true. Well, thank you so much for sharing. What you for sharing your holidays on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day until the first week of January, and then the NS course. Congratulations again, and
Yeah,
we have
thank
a
you very
lot
much.
more to talk about on Wednesday.
Yes.
So, Sir Logan, I will see you then. Get some rest. Have a good night, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.